Okay, hear me out when I say this. This is the most important lecture you're going to have all year. Guess why?
Why?
You're going to use order of operations for every single math class until you die. Okay? It is absolutely true. You're not in my class, pipe it. Got me? Okay. I'll deal with the planners last. Don't worry about taking your notes. Plug in right now. Lindsay, let's get that in the Peter's pocket. No, in the Peter's pocket. We'll wait for you. The Peter's pocket. Does someone want to help him with what that is?
Your backpack.
Yes. I talked with all the manufacturer people and I had to make me a pocket especially for you to put your phone in. Feel me? Okay, can we get started? Memo? 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 Okay, good. Alright. Order of operations. Okay? This is the way we unravel and solve problems. Whether you're in this class or you're in this class, all the steps are the same. All of them. Every single math class. Whether it's trigonometry, whether it's algebra, whether it's business math. Okay? See how important it is? Okay. Who in here can tell me what PEMDAS means?
Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, and subtraction.
Okay. What order does it go in? Okay. So do I multiply or divide first?
Divide. Wait, PEMDAS, multiply. Parentheses.
Yeah, that's first.
Multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction.
So are you telling me multiplying comes before dividing?
No.
PEMDAS, multiplication.
Is that a yes or a no?
No.
Which-
Wait, what?
which-
I'm confused.
Does multiply come before divide?
Yes.
You sure?
It does, I'm
Would you state your life on it?
Yes.
You would?
PEMDAS,
Please don't do
multiplication
that.
comes before division.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
You're
Multiplication
100% positive.
comes-
You would state your entire life on it.
Multiplication comes before division, yes.
No,
Multiplication comes before division.
no.
How not, how does it? how-
You're going to learn something new today. Okay.
Teacher.
Are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, teacher.
It is not multiply and then divide. It's multiply, divide, left to right, the way you read a book. Okay? Ooh. Okay, so let's go through this. We understand what parentheses are, right?
Yes.
They're brackets, they're the weird things. Also the straight little lines. Someone tell me what these straight little lines are.
Right.
What these straight little lines are. What does this mean? No.
Do the thing first.
Oh boy. Absolute power. It's still parentheses. We'll get back to this in a minute. So we deal with parentheses first. Exponents. That's what we worked on, right? Those are powers. That's that little number above the base. Okay? Multiply, divide. Left to right. Depends how it comes.
Right.
Okay? If I get tagged in that lame Facebook problem all the time. And people argue and argue and argue and argue. And guess what I tell them, Levi? You didn't learn it the right way. And that's unfortunate. I feel bad for you. Let me educate you. I stopped. Because people will argue with you forever. And guess what? They're wrong at the end of the day. That's the nice thing about math. There's no feelings involved. There's either a right answer or a wrong answer. Okay? Multiply, divide, left to right. Add, subtract, left to right. Okay? You do not add before you subtract. You add and subtract left to right. What subtraction comes before addition? Yeah. Yep, just like reading a book. Very good, Levi. Okay, let's look at this first problem. No, I'm out. I wrote down every step. We're going to go through it. Are there any parentheses here?
No.
No.
What about exponents?
No.
Yes, there is.
Right there. We got to take care of that exponent first, right? What's 4 times 4? Okay, bring down the rest of the problem. Okay? What do we have next? Multiply and divide, right? Now watch this. If we were to multiply, we would get the wrong answer.
Yes.
Okay? We want to deal with this 24 divided by 3. How do you know? Read it left to right, Roman. Right? Let me see eyeballs. Eyeballs. Left to right. This is subtraction. That's addition. We ignore this. 24 divided by 3. This comes first. We deal with this. What is 24 divided by 3?
8.
Yep. Then we bring down the rest of the problem. The 2 and the 16. Now what do I do?
Multiply.
Yes. Now multiply to 8 times 2, which is 16. So minus 16 plus 16 is 0. Any questions?
No.
Pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Now, sometimes it does get more complicated. We're going to go through several steps to help you with that. Right, Erica? You got this one? You want me to go through it one more time? I got you. These are directions. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, left to right, add, subtract, left to right. Okay? So looking at this problem, we have no parentheses. We're going to deal with the exponents. We dealt with exponents, right? That's 4 times 4. Not 4 times 2, but 4 times 4. The base times itself, right?
Right.
Yep. So this becomes 16. 4 times 4 is 16. Following me? Now notice, I underlined that, right? That's the first step we got to take care of, right, Jose? Right? Plug in, plug in. So this is the first one we're going to take care of, right? We're going to bring down the rest of the problem. Now we're going to go to our next step. We have no more exponents. Now we need to multiply and divide. Just like Lindsay said, she swore her life on it. We're going to let her have her life back. Multiply left to right. Multiply, divide. Okay? So we have this 24 divided by 3, which is 8. You following? 24 divided by 3, 8. Bring down the 2, bring down the 16. And then the 8 times 2, which is 16. Bring down the 16. Okay? Remember, you're always reading it like you read a page. Okay? Okay, let's look at this one. Little something going on here. Let me explain. We have an exponent, right? But we can't solve the exponent until we deal with the interior parentheses. Now, when it comes to parentheses, it means inner to outer. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. We can solve inside those parentheses, can't we?
Yeah.
So we're going to solve that first. 5 minus 2 is 3, right? Now we're going to do the exponent, right? Because we solved inside those first parentheses. We have to do the exponent to solve inside the brackets. The bracket is just another set of parentheses, okay? So 3 times 3 is what?
9.
Good. So now we have 25 minus 9. We're going to solve inside the brackets. 25 minus 9 is 16. Erica, look at me. 16, and then we're going to multiply. These brackets mean multiply, okay? Anytime you have parentheses. 4 times 16 is 64. We're done with the problem. Okay? Let me go through it one more time. Do you have a bag on you?
Yeah,
Can you put your phone in your bag for
I
me?
do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, any questions on this? One more time?
Yes.
Let me see thumbs up or down.
One more time.
Okay, yeah, Roman definitely needs it one more time. Roman, look up. Stand up real quick. Take a deep breath. Stand up for me real quick. We got to get you recharged. I know you're tired. Stand up real quick. Want to get the blood going. Please, quickly. We'll wait on you. Thank you, sir. Okay, Roman, we need to solve inside these parentheses first, okay? Because for us to solve this exponent. Now, if we had a variable in here, we couldn't do that, right? So we're going to solve it here. 5 minus 2 is 3. We rewrite the rest of the problem. We can get rid of the parentheses because we took care of the parentheses, okay? Then from here, we're going to do the exponent. 3 times 3, which is 9. Then solve inside the parentheses. 25 minus 9, which is 16. Bring down the 4. Then multiply the 4 times 16, which is 64, okay? Here's the steps. This is me breaking this down for you. Do the inner parentheses first. You have to solve those parentheses first before you can deal with the exponent. Then keep working on the parentheses till you have them solved. We get it solved. We still need to leave it because what type of math is this right here? Multiplying. Yep. Does that help?
The bottom one you divide? Oh no, you put it in the bottom.
Are you going to?
No, right there in the 6, 4, 16.
No, multiply.
Okay.
Multiply. Okay? Okay, let's go to this one. Nothing really special on this one except it's saying x is something. Right, Jose? It's saying x is what?
7.
Yes, x is 7. Anytime you have a problem like this first, you've got to substitute. Okay? You've got to put the 7 in for x. So I underline that for you. We're going to take x and we're going to replace it with 7. Right, Marilyn? So once we put the 7 in here, we go ahead and rewrite the problem. Okay? Now we're going to follow PEMDAS. This is subtraction, this is addition, this is multiplication. So we're going to start with this right here. Okay? 5 times 2 is 10. We did the subtraction, or excuse me, multiplication. Now guess what? We just add left to right. Okay? So 21 minus 7 is 14. Bring down the 10. 14 plus 10 is 24. We're done. Okay? So if you remember this, and remember those steps, this is pretty easy. And guess what? Can we fast forward a little bit? Can I blow your minds for a second?
Yeah.
This is what you're going to go to. This is order of operations. I have two things that are linear equations. I want to eliminate one. I'm not expecting you to know this, I'm just showing you. Fast forwarding into the future, okay? I want to eliminate one of these. So 2 and 3, what's 2 times 3? 6. So I'm going to put these in parentheses, and I'm going to do distributive property of solve form. That's going to eliminate these, right? Because these are opposite of each other. Then I'm able to figure for y, plug it back onto the other equation, and solve for x. Was there any new math versus this?
I got lost there.
It's okay, I'm doing it, I did it really fast, but I did it on purpose. The rules don't change in math. Guess what? Here's business math. It didn't change. We have x minus 30%. How do we put 30% in the calculator?
Turn into decimal.
Yes, move the decimal place twice, right? What value does this x have that we can't see? Very good, 1. So we take 1 minus 0.30, we get 0.70x. Levi, what type of math is that? Multiplication. How do we undo it? Right. Is this not the same thing across the board? All the rules are the same. Got it? It just gets more complex. Way, way, way more complex. Okay. All right. Thumbs up or down on this one. Let me see it. Everyone, we're waiting on Roman. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Stay with me, I'm lecturing. This is not when you want to sleep. Okay, let's go to the next one. Is this one very similar to this one? It does. It does. So how are we going to start with this one? Are we? Well, variable. Very good. Because we have substitution. See that?
Right.
We have a colon. It's saying x is 24. So we want to go plug this in here, which is going to change the problem a little bit. Okay? So we put the 24 in here. You guys understand the underlines? The underlines is showing the step and what we're dealing with. So we sub for x. We put the 24 in for x. Okay? Then, what is it? It says parentheses, right? So that means we got to do the parentheses first. What is 30 minus 24? Good. Now we have parentheses, but this means multiply. We can leave this alone. We got to deal with the exponent. What's 5 times 5? Okay. And then, what type of math is this? Very good. 25 times 6? 150. Erica, look up when I'm doing this, please. Okay, let's do this one more time. X is 24, right? We're going to sub it into the problem, right? We're going to solve inside the parentheses. Fairly easy math, right? 30 minus 24, which is 6. Then we got to deal with the exponent. 5 times 5 is 25. Multiply these out, there's our answer. Now that you know the steps, that looks kind of complicated, doesn't it? Not as complicated when you know it, right? You're basically given the roadmap of how you solve it, okay? The nice thing is, this never changes. It never changes. There's no special rule that says, no, not this time, Jose. Not this time. Yeah, more. Thank you. Okay, next one. Oh boy, no, I'm out. I'm out. I see a fraction, I'm out. Actually, this problem's real easy. Are there any parentheses in this problem?
No.
Are there any exponents?
Yes.
Are there any exponents?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, so we have 2 to the power of 2, which is what?
4.
Okay, so all we do is rewrite this problem, get rid of the exponent. Is this not the same thing with the exponent solved?
Yeah.
Okay, now we have a fraction here, right? But we have to solve these before we can divide them.
Where did you get the 5 from?
That's in the problem. Nothing changed there. Okay? All right, now watch this. Remember the number line stuff that I covered? Negative 22, negative 4. So Erica and I were having a conversation about this the other day. She goes, I remember this. That's like I borrowed $22 from Mom's, and I went to Pops and said, hey, can I borrow $4? Right? She's in for 26 now, right? That's what she owes. So looking at the negatives, right, we're negative 26, right? Then we're going to solve from here. 5 minus 3, which is 2. Now we can simplify. Once these problems are all done and there's nothing to do, now we can divide. What's 26 by 2? Yes. Why is it negative?
Larger number is negative.
Or, that's adding, subtracting.
2 negatives.
Right, one's negative, one's positive, right? So it's going to be negative. Okay, last one. 2 more.
Which one is the positive one? 2. Oh.
Okay? Okay, how many look at this and say no way?
Okay.
This was actually fairly easy. These are parentheses, okay?
Yeah.
When you see those long little lines, all that means is absolute power, okay? What you do is you solve inside those parentheses, Jose, and it can't come out negative. Well, what if the answer inside is -5? What happens?
Negative 15.
It's just 5. Feel me? Okay, watch this.
So that does the power of it change into positive?
Watch this. We're going to do the exponent first, right? Because we have parentheses here. So 5 to the second power. Jose, your time to shine?
Negative 5. 25.
Your time to shine?
25.
Awesome. Because 5 times 5, right? So 25. Now this one's a negative, right? Remember what you were just telling me? The larger one retains the symbol. Does that apply here? Absolutely. So 10 minus 25 minus 15. Now, here's the only difference with this. 2 long little lines. This comes out as 15. Do we understand that? Okay, 15 divided by 5 is what?
3.
Okay, let me explain absolute values so you understand. Who has money on them here? Anyone? $1, $5, anything? Anyone? Yes, yes.
He's in the keeper.
Just, no, I'm going to hand it back, John.
Yeah.
I'm doing well. Okay, so he has $20, right? This has value, correct? He loaned it to me, right? And I said, you know what? I'm going to borrow the $20 and I'm going to let you hold on my phone. My phone's worth way more than your $20, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so he doesn't have $20, right? And I do, correct? But does he have value?
Yeah.
How much money does he have? Forget, let's say the $20 is all he has. Does he still have value?
Yeah.
Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
How's it positive? He has no money in his pocket.
But it's an iPhone. You can sell it for like 400.
Very good.
So
Very
two-
good. So absolute power, just because it's not in his hands, it still has value somewhere else. That's what absolute power is. So he's not negative 20. He's owed 20. So if this 20 was inside these parentheses and it was negative, he still has value, right? He definitely wants to make that trade, correct? Do we got what absolute value was now, Roman? There's always a value there. The only thing you really need to remember in math is that this comes out, if it's negative, it comes out positive. Remember that rule, you're solid. Okay? Okay. Last problem here. We have minus 5x plus 12 minus 1/2 x. Oh, I'm out on this fraction. Same thing. What do I need to do first, Levi? Your moment to shine? Very good. We're going to substitute. Levi? Yes, we're going to substitute. So Levi says we're going to put the 2 in. Okay? What is this right here? What type of math is this?
Multiply.
Yeah, so we're going to put this 2 in parentheses. Okay? Then this x, we're going to put this 2 in parentheses. What's 2 times 1/2? If he has 50 cents and she has 50 cents, you hand it to me, what do you have?
1 whole.
Right. So you have 50 cents and he has 50 cents. Times 2, same thing. It's $1, right? Now, let me show you the fraction. It's 2 times 1. What do we do this number? When we're multiplying a fraction by a whole number?
Make it a whole number.
Drop a 1 underneath it, right? Yeah. So this is 2 over 2. It's negative. This becomes negative 1. Any questions? You can look at it one or two ways. It's 50 cents times 2. Or you could do the actual math, which is this. It's 1/2 times 2. What do we do with this 2? Silva, your time to shine. Yes, you do.
Put 1 there.
Do you concur? You concur? Do you agree? Amazing. Okay. And Silva, still your time to shine. What's a positive times a negative? Positive times negative. Positive times negative. Positive times a negative.
Negative 2.
Okay? Negative. So, and you're going to multiply the top by the top and the bottom by the bottom. So that's 2. That's 2. Lindsay, what does that simplify to? 1. Yeah. Because 2 over 2 is 1, right?
Negative 1.
Okay. So, Jose, we just took care of all this, right? We're also going to take care of this because we're still multiplying. So 5 times 2, negative 10. Bring down the 12, bring down the negative 1. What all we have left to do? Add and subtract, right? Left to right. So 10 minus 10 plus 2, positive 2, minus 1. The answer is 1. Any questions? Not too hard, right?
Nah.
Number 6 again? Yes.
That's easy.
Yes. Not yet. Okay. Absolute power. Nothing really different. These are parentheses. Okay. We have to solve the exponent first to solve inside the parentheses. 5 times 5 is 25. 10 minus 25 is minus 15 divided by 15. Jose said it's absolute value, so this 15 has to come out as a positive. No negatives out of those long numbers. 15 divided by 5 is 3. We're done. Okay, let's talk about the do now for a second. You're going to show all your steps. I want you to write this out. Obviously, you're doing the notes. What I want to burn in your brains, because unfortunately, Roman, what happens a lot of the times, Lindsay, you're a perfect example. That's the reason why I asked you, would you state your life on it? You more than likely might have been taught that in the past, okay? It's not that way, okay? You need to remember that it's multiply, divide, left to right, add, subtract, left to right. So that's what I want to burn in your brain. Parentheses, exponents. These are all parentheses, okay? Exponents, you know, is the power of a number. Multiply, divide, left to right the way you read, add, subtract, left to right the way you read. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about this. How am I going to start this problem? Yeah, it's divide, right? We have no parentheses, we have no exponents, so we're going to multiply, divide left to right. So we're going to divide 8 by a half, which is what? How do I know that? What's half of 8? What's half of 8? Right, times 3? Times 3? Yep. Is that problem pretty easy? Yep. Do the decimals matter? Not really. Let the calculator do it, right? Fix this. Fix this. 9. And go ahead and add, subtract left to right. Let the calculator do it. Okay? Whoa. Whoa. Parentheses first. Then multiply, right? Now you have it in the parentheses and divide.
So it's going to be negative 5 and then the rest.
Well, that's 5 to negative 10, right? Because you got to deal inside the parentheses first.
5 times 4, is it?
But isn't never
No, ask the question because it may benefit someone else. Adding, subtracting, not multiplying, dividing. Okay, look at this one right here. Replace for x first and then just solve, right? You're not going to add first, you're going to divide first and then add. This one right here. Solve the exponent, substitute in, and solve for it. Solve inside the parentheses, and then divide. Okay? All right, now hear me out just for a minute. Silva, look up at me. Roman, look up at me. Jesus, look up at me. Okay, I want to make this crystal clear, okay? If you plug in during this part, this is the easiest part of the class, okay? At the end of the day, I'm not really here to babysit, and you come in and you sleep or you don't pay attention, it's on you, right? So if you missed a day and you decided to zone out, what is it that you can do to help yourself out?
Watch the lesson.
Before or after?
Yes, where can you watch them? Yes, what's the name of this lecture? Okay, you search under my name, you see that real handsome guy, right?
Oh, okay.
Select on there and go find, film me? You go in and find the video? Can I point something out? Does anyone else do this for you?
None.
Do you wish you had this for minute 1? Film me? Take advantage of what's in front of you. Pass classes, graduate.
Yes.
Wake up. Wake up. Okay? Start taking education serious. Okay, you're good. Make things happen. Finish the do now. Then go into the worksheet. Yes, I'm going to go on that stamp.
Can I stamp?
Flip over your notes for me. Flip over your notes. There you go. You're welcome.